Hi everyone, it's Miss McKinney. Today we're going to be talking about contractions with the word not. A contraction is a shorter way to write two words. You put the two words together and you take out a letter or a couple of letters, and in their place you put an apostrophe. Whenever we write a contraction using the word not, instead of writing N-O-T, we're going to change that out and write N apostrophe T. So whenever you see N apostrophe T at the end of the word, that means that this is a contraction using the word not. So watch me. I'm going to start with the words was and not. Was not. So instead of writing out these two words and putting a space in between, I'm going to put them together to form one word, a contraction. So I'm going to still keep all of the letters in the word was, and then I'm going to add the contraction part of my word, nt, N apostrophe T. You see this apostrophe is taking place of the letter O. So this new word, this contraction, is pronounced wasn't. Can you say wasn't? Very good. And whenever you see the N apostrophe T, don't forget that is how you write not in a contraction. All right, let's do another practice. Can not. I'm going to put these two words together to form a contraction. The contraction for cannot is can't. The apostrophe here is actually taking the place of two letters, the N and the O. C-A-N is right here, and then the T. Can't. Cannot becomes can't. All right? I want you to help me with this next one. Let's start by reading our two words. What is this word? Is. And what is this word? Not. Very good. And remember, whenever we write a contraction with not, we're going to have N apostrophe T. So I'm going to start with is, and then we're going to use our contraction, nt. Isn't. Is not becomes a contraction, isn't. Can you help me with these two words? What is this first word? Have. Not. Why don't you all help me write the word or the contraction for have not? Say the letters with me. H, A, V, E. Do you remember how we write the contraction for not? N apostrophe T. So have not becomes haven't. What's our new word? Haven't. What letter did the apostrophe take the place of in have not? It took the place of this O right here. Very good. Haven't. Let's do one more like this. All right, tell me these two words. Could not. Will you help me spell the contraction for could not? So we're going to use could. So C-O-U-L-D. And then the contraction for not is, help me, N apostrophe T. So we have could not is going to become couldn't. 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 All right. Now, we're going to do it backwards now. I'm going to start off by showing you the contraction. We're going to read the contraction, and then you all are going to tell me the two words that make up the contraction. All right, so let's look at what we have here. We know that N apostrophe T is going to say nt. So let's look at the first part here. D, id, did, nt. What's our contraction? Didn't. Very good. What two words make up didn't? Did not. Very good. The apostrophe took the place of the O in did not. Very good. All right. Let's look at what we have here. What is this word right here? H-A-D. Had. Very good. Nt. Put those two parts together. What is our word? Hadn't. Very good. What two words make up hadn't? Did you say had and not? Very good. Had and not make up hadn't. Okay, so be careful with this one. Let's look at what we have. We see our N apostrophe T, so we know what that says. This right here says do. But in our contraction, we're going to pronounce the O differently. This contraction is pronounced don't. Can you say don't? What two words make up don't? Do not. Don't is the same thing as do not. Let's look at this word. What do you see here? How do you say that? I'm going to cover that up. What word do we have here? Were. To put those two together, what is that word? Weren't. Very good. What two words make up weren't? Were not. Excellent job. Let's do a couple more of these. Can you read this contraction for me? Wouldn't. Very good. What two words make up wouldn't? Did you say would not? Great job. All right, let's do one more like this. Okay, I want you to look very carefully. You already know this part. So I want you all to tell me, what is this contraction? Shouldn't. Very good. What two words make up shouldn't? Should and not. Very good. All right. Now, I have a sentence that we are going to read that has a contraction in it, and then we're going to do a couple of words for dictation. Ready? The cat, what is this word? Wouldn't stop playing. Let's read this sentence again, nice and smoothly. The cat wouldn't stop playing. One more time. The cat wouldn't stop playing. Very good. All right, today we are going to do dictation. And instead of tapping out each individual sound after you repeat the word, you all are going to listen to the two parts. So we're going to tap out the syllables that you hear. And remember that whenever you hear nt at the end of that word for the contraction, you're going to write N apostrophe T. You can't forget that apostrophe. It's very, very important when you're writing out the words. Okay. So I want you to pause the video, and then I want you to get yourself a piece of paper and a pencil. All right, ready? I want you to repeat after me. Say aren't. Let's tap the two parts that you hear in aren't. 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 Think about the two words that make up aren't, and I want you to pause the video and write the contraction aren't. Are you ready to check? Aren't. The first part of aren't is are, so we're going to write the word are. Nt. N apostrophe T. So you spell aren't, A-R-E-N apostrophe T. And this is the contraction for which two words? Are, not, aren't. Check your work, make sure it matches mine. All right, your next word, say doesn't. Let's tap the two parts in the word doesn't. Does, n't. I want you to pause the video and write the word doesn't. Are you ready to check? All right, the first part was does. N't. Doesn't. D-O-E-S-N apostrophe T. Doesn't. Make sure yours matches mine. What two words make up the word doesn't? Does and not. Very good. Let's do one more, and then you all are going to write a sentence. Say the word haven't. Let's tap the two parts in haven't. Have-n't. Pause the video and write the contraction haven't. Are you ready to check? Haven't. The first part is have. N't. N apostrophe T. Haven't. H-A-V-E-N apostrophe T. Haven't. Check yours and make sure it matches mine. What two words make up haven't? Have not. Very good. All right, now we are going to write a dictation sentence. I'm going to say the sentence, and I want you to say it back to me, and then we're going to do it again, and then you'll write. I didn't read the book. Say that. I didn't read the book. Very good. How many words will we have in our sentence? I didn't read the book. You should have 5 words in your sentence. Pause the video and write the sentence, I didn't read the book. Are you ready to check? I didn't read the book. Make sure that you started your sentence with a capital letter. You ended it with a period. Here's our contraction in this sentence. Didn't, D-I-D-N apostrophe T. What two words make up the contraction didn't? Did not. Very good. All right, that's all for this part of the lesson. I'd like for you to find the video that has our decodable so that you can have more practice reading contractions. I'll see you later.